Welcome back to Pulse Geelong. For all our previous episodes, check out our YouTube channel at youtube.com/947thepulsetv. Frank Costa's a well-known name in Geelong, and his new book gives other prominent Geelong locals a chance to talk about their community. Here's Alex with more.
I'm here today at the launch of Frank Costa's new book, Geelong in Our Own Words. It features prominent people who have contributed to Geelong and is just what the city needed, according to Frank Costa. It's filled with profiles of people such as Sam Newman, Guy Pearce and Gary Ablett Sr., among many others. I'm about to have a chat to the people behind this beautiful book. Peter Wilmoth, thank you for speaking to us today.
Pleasure.
Tell us about your inspiration behind the writing of this book.
Well, I was having a coffee with Gareth Andrews one morning, and Gareth, as you know, played for Geelong and also Richmond. And I said to Gareth, wouldn't it be great to get the stories of this great city onto the page and photograph them as well and produce a book? And he said, that's a fantastic idea, let's see if we can do it. And we did. Of course, Frank Costa was very, very involved with the project and was wonderful to work with. It was a really fantastic team in the end. Everyone came at it with a different story and from a different angle. So it's Geelong from 32 different perspectives.
We're chatting with Julian Kingma, the photographer of Geelong in Our Own Words. Thank you for speaking to us, Julian.
Pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Now, your photos are just absolutely beautiful. They really capture everyone in the book.
As confronting as it is, it had to be honest and simple and unpropped. So it was more about the people, more about their personalities, and so like a deeper look into who they are. So that was the basis for the book. We tried to be honest about it, and we tried to be as kind as we could.
We're here with philanthropist and businessman Frank Costa. Thank you for speaking to us, Frank. Now tell us about the book that we're launching today.
Yes, certainly, Alex. It's a real pleasure actually to be here on this day of the launch. Gareth Andrews is a very good friend of mine. He was vice president of the football club, and he's a friend of Peter Wilmoth, the author. Would I be prepared to have a meeting with Peter to explain to me what he wanted to do? Heroes of Geelong. Now, this is when Geelong was just going through a pretty tough time with all the announcements coming out of Ford closure, Alcoa closure, and Shell looked like it was going to close at the time too, Alex. I'll give you three of my heroes in this town, right? Jane Den Oliver, Vice Chancellor of Deakin University, is doing her utmost to turn Geelong into a genuine university city. Second one would be Father Kevin Dillon, who came down and took over St Mary's Parish in Geelong, which was a bit run down, and he's not only smartened the whole place right up, but he's also brought in new Curra House and a homeless men's residence called Samaritan House. And then the third one is the guy that absolutely put the Geelong Football Club together in those three different areas, and what a difference they've made. So if we all try a bit harder, have a real genuine go, it's amazing what you can achieve.
Good batter.
They say you can take the boy out of Geelong, but you can't take Geelong out of the boy. With no further ado, I'd like to call on Frank.
Many of you are here today, so I wanted to thank you so much for sharing your stories with us, being so generous with both your time and your spirit and your stories. You've graced us with such lovely stories from different fields, and thank you very much everyone for participating.
People can make it or not make it, depending on how hard we try. So I'd like these examples in this book to be an encouragement for other people in Geelong to have a go.
If you'd like to purchase this book, it's a wonderful Christmas idea for your loved ones. Make sure you head to any good local bookstore and you'll find it there.
We hope you've enjoyed tonight's show. To take us out tonight, we have music from Michael Stangel. Until next year, when you're out on the bay, keep clear of big ships. I'm Darby, and you've been watching Pulse Geelong.
Merry Christmas, Geelong. I'm Michael Stangel, and I'm just here going to play a song for you today. Also, I'm playing at the Motor City Festival between the 6th and the 8th of March. I'm going to be the 8th on the Family Day on the Sunday, so make sure you come down. I'm going to play a song here. It's called War Is Over. It's a great John Lennon track. I hope you have a Merry Christmas and a safe New Year. Christmas, what have you done? Another year over, and a new one just begun. And oh, this is Christmas, I hope you have fun. The near and the dear ones, the old and the young. So this is Christmas, for weak and for strong, the rich and the poor ones, the old and the young. And so happy Christmas for black and for white, the yellow and red ones. Let's stop all the fight, and a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear. War is over, if you rather. War is over now. So this is Christmas, I hope you have fun. The near and the dear ones.